What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cmoney back with another video, and today we are watching Clash in Italy, live from Turin, Italy. This is I'm so hyped for this show. We are about 20 minutes before 2 o'clock, 20 minutes before the show is about to kick off. I am so excited. It feels so good to be back at home, watching WWE, making reactions about it. It's good. You know, I've missed this. I've missed this a lot. You know, just being able to watch wrestling at home, making reactions with you guys, for you guys. It's so much fun, and I've really missed it. So it's so good to be back and to be able to have this moment watching wrestling at home, making reactions. It's good stuff. So I'm so happy to be here, be home. It's so good to be alive. If you didn't see my predictions, make sure you go check that out. My predictions video I uploaded yesterday. And yeah, Clash in Italy is about to start. We open up with Cody Rhodes and Gunther for the title. WWE title is going to be good. But I meant to talk about this yesterday in Clash in Italy predictions, but I forgot. I can't not talk about what happened at AAA last night. They had Noche de los Grandes, and it was El Grande Americano versus OG El Grande Americano, mask versus mask. And what a freaking fight these two men had. Obviously, you know, OG El Grande Americano is Chad Gable, and the normal El Grande, the other El Grande Americano is Ludwig Kaiser. And these guys just killed each other. In the end, El Grande Americano, Ludwig Kaiser, picks up the win, which means Chad Gable, OG El Grande Americano had to unmask. And then it's Chad Gable, it's Chad Gable. We never knew that. No, we knew it was Chad Gable all along. But, you know, what a moment. And then Chad Gable, he talked, and he had his family there and everything. It was a really cool moment. It was. And Chad Gable was all busted open and stuff. Oh, God. But it was great. You know, Chad Gable had a really good run with OG El Grande Americano. You know, he even said that he's like, I will always be the OG El Grande Americano. But then he looks at El Grande Americano and is like, but now you are the only El Grande Americano. So it's just such a cool moment for both guys. They killed each other, and I'm excited to see where the future leads now. I'm excited the fact that, you know, now we have Chad Gable back. I'm happy because it was fun while it lasted, you know, and it was cool. But I'm happy it's finally over now, though, because I want Chad Gable back. I want normal Chad Gable back. So I'm excited to see what happens with Chad Gable, and then what's gonna happen with El Grande Americano. Is now that he's done with OG Americano, what's next for him, right? Like, what's next for El Grande Americano? What's next for Chad Gable? I don't know, but I'm excited. But you know, it was a great run with everything with both guys. You know, and I'm happy I'm happy it's over, but I'm happy it ended on such a high note, I feel like. And I'm excited for the future for both of these guys. I'm excited to see what the future holds for both Gable and Ludwig Kaiser, El Grande Americano. So, yeah, I'm excited. But one incredible moment. AAA has really been doing a good job. And, you know, just a great match. Congratulations, El Grande Americano. And that's a wrap on the El Grande Americano feud. But awesome. I'm excited to see what the future holds for both guys. But now, Clash in Italy is about to start. I am so excited. Gunther and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship is going to open the show. Can't wait. Let's go. Controversy, controversy, controversy. Cody Rhodes still the WWE Champion. Cody Rhodes has just defeated Gunther in the opening contest at Clash in Italy, and it was a good match. It was back and forth, you know. The crowd is electric here in Italy, as I figured they would be. Crowd is awesome. They're loud. They're excited. It was good. It was very good. They were cheering for Gunther. They were cheering for Cody. It was very mixed reactions. They were cheering for both guys. It was very cool, you know, singing Cody Rhodes' song. They were cheering for Gunther as well. It was very cool, very cool. But controversy, because Cody retains, but he hit the crossroads on Gunther. Gunther had his foot under the bottom rope, so that it shouldn't have been a 3 count because his foot was under the bottom rope. Controversy. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. You can see me again. Sorry, lighting. Cody Rhodes wins, but it was controversy. Controversy. You know what that means? Rematch. You know there's going to be a rematch. Cody and maybe Gunther will win the title then. I don't know, but you know there's going to be a rematch after that because of the controversy. But at first I thought it was a botch, actually, because I thought Gunther was supposed to get his foot on the bottom rope, and he, like, didn't do it in time. So I thought it was like a botch. Maybe it was. Who knows? I have no idea. Or maybe that was supposed to happen. He just had his foot under the bottom rope, and that was the plan all along. I don't know. But either way, controversial, as Cody retains, which I got that right. But Gunther, he didn't really lose because his foot was under the bottom rope. So he got screwed in a way, yeah. So you know there's going to be a rematch out of this. Cody and Gunther will run it back. But still a great match, though. A good way to open the show. Cody Rhodes retains the WWE Championship, defeating Gunther. Again, I got that match right. And yeah, it's a good show so far. The crowd's hype. And I'm 1-0. So we'll see what happens next. But coming up next is Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship. Be right back with my reactions. Still the women's champion, still the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea bloody Ripley. What a match! Rhea and Jade, WrestleMania rematch, and they killed each other. This was a really good match. Rhea and Jade for the title. Rhea picks up the win in the end, but it was brutal. There was one spot in the match. Rhea had like Jade up for an electric chair powerbomb, and then Jade like rolled her over the top rope, and Rhea's like lower back right on the ring apron. But Rhea still had her up, and then she slammed Jade's face right into the ring apron. Ow, that had to hurt. Back and forth. Michin and B-Fab got involved after Rhea hit a riptide. They put Jade Cargill's foot on the rope. Then Charlotte came out. Charlotte took out B-Fab and Michin. Jade hit on Rhea, but then Charlotte put Rhea's foot on the bottom rope to save her. So, like, fair game, right? Yeah, you did it. I did. Like, he's like, Michin and B-Fab did it. Charlotte did it too. There it is. Yeah, right. And then Rhea hit a second riptide. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley retains thanks to the help of Charlotte. Now, what's gonna happen now, right? Like, is Charlotte gonna go after Rhea for the belt? Is she gonna, be in the Queen of the Ring tournament and go after again? I don't know. And what about Alexa? What's Alexa gonna do? I don't know. But Rhea Ripley defeats Jade Cargill, so that's it. The feud's got to be over now, right? Rhea beat Jade, so she beat Jade in a rematch. So now that's it. Rhea has beaten Jade. Moving on, right? What's next? Who is Rhea's next challenger? Is it Charlotte? Is it Alexa? Is it, who knows? Who knows? But very good match. Rhea Ripley retains the Women's Championship. I got that match right, so I'm 2-0 right now. But a great match and a great show so far. And now it's been very good. I've been enjoying it. So I'm excited to see what's next. I think it's either Becky Lynch Sol Ruka or Brock and Oba Femi. Get ready. Whatever's coming up next, be right back with my reactions. Brock wins! Brock just beat Oba Femi! What? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm out of breath. That was insane. Brock Lesnar has just beat Oba Femi at Clash in Italy. What a freaking fight. Lesnar, right? Alright, first of all, I love this Italy crowd. They said, alright, hold on, look at this. F5 through the table. 7 F5s. Brock beat Oba, but it took 7 F5s to beat him. 7 F5s. Hold on. Okay, I caught my breath. Sorry, guys. Like that was awesome. Brock and Oba just so I'm sorry. Where was I? I love this Italy crowd because Santino Marella. All right, sorry, I got excited. Santino Marella's there. I love this Italy crowd because Brock Lesnar makes his entrance and they're singing his beat. They're going brr, 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 and they're singing his song basically, or playing his beat almost, like just singing the beat to his song. I'm sorry, that was just funny. I love this Italy crowd. But electric. Brock Lesnar immediately goes right after Oba Femi. Right as before the bell even rings, he goes right after Oba Femi. Hits him with 4 F5s, just like he did on Monday Night Raw 2 weeks ago. 4 F5s. Oba kicked out. Then he locks in the Kimura lock. The Kimura lock's locked in. Oba fights out of it. Then Lesnar gives him a 5th F5. Oba kicks out. A 6th F5, like I shown you, through the announce table. 6 F5, and that one was through the announce table. Oba Femi. Brock was going to win by count out. Oba Femi, it was funny. The ref was at like a count of 7. Oba just stood right up. He was like dead for 7 seconds, and then when the referee, Oba just stood right up and walked right into the ring, which was funny. Then he got in the ring. He started going after Brock. He threw him on the ground and then was going to go for the fall from Grace. Brock got out of it. A 7th F5. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar beats Oba Femi at Clash in Italy. And again, that's okay. That is okay. Oba Femi is not buried. I already hear everyone saying it. Oba Femi is not buried, okay? But listen to me. It's not buried. Because, number one, it took 7 F5s to beat the freaking guy, okay? One of them, including through the announce table. So, one of them being through the freaking table. So, Oba, he's not buried. And he beat Brock at Mania. So, you know what that means? We're gonna have a rematch. A 3rd match. Just like I said in predictions. I said Brock was gonna win, and then we're gonna get him and Oba one more time. Probably at SummerSlam. And then at the end, Brock looked at Oba and he goes, 1 + 1. You're done, bitch. Because, you know, Brock always has to throw that in there. But no, he said 1, 1. And then Michael Cole said it. They're 1-1. Which basically highlighting that, yeah, they're going to have a 3rd match. So I encourage everyone not to be discouraged at the fact that, hey, Oba, because Oba did not get buried. They're going to have a 3rd match. Oba's going to win then. And then, on top of that, it took 7 F5s to beat him. That's not buried in my opinion, okay? I'm sorry. And so, I don't know. That was awesome, though. I was on my feet the whole time. I was so, into it. I was excited. But, yeah, that's it. Brock Lesnar beats Oba Femi at Clash in Italy. I got that match right. I'm 3-0. But Brock wins, and now that means, again, like I said, they're going to have a 3rd match. And Oba Femi's going to win that match. So, I'm sorry. I'm just so out of breath right now. That was awesome. Congratulations to Brock Lesnar. He defeats Oba Femi. But again, I love Oba Femi. And everyone out there who loves Oba Femi, don't worry. They're going to have another match and Oba's going to win. So it's okay. I promise you it's okay. But yes, what a freaking match though. Oba Femi wins. Brock Lesnar wins. And you know when they run it back a 3rd time, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, but congratulations, Brock Lesnar. And not retired yet, baby. Not retired yet. Not retired yet. But oh gosh, that was awesome. Now, all right, I'm probably gonna go drink something. I think I'm gonna pass out. Coming up next, Becky Lynch, Sol Ruca for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. That was awesome. I'm sorry, that was awesome. Becky Lynch, Sol Ruca for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I'll be right back with my reactions. Feel good moment of the night. Sol Ruca's your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. This is the first match I got wrong, but I couldn't be more happier to be wrong. Sol Ruca wins the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I'm in shock. I'm so happy though. I love Sol Ruca. I'm so happy for her. Oh my gosh. Sol Ruca just fought Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And Sol Ruca just won the title. She beat Becky and won the title. I'm in shock. And I'm happy. I wanted Soul to win. I just didn't think it was going to happen. I thought they would have Becky retain. Maybe Soul would win it down the road in the future, maybe. No, they're giving it to Soul right now. Soul Ruka won the title. Feel-good moment of the night. Soul Ruka, your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. That was a good match, too. A lot of back and forth, you know. Good spot. I love Soul. Like, she's so good. Like, the flips and everything. Soul Ruka's a lot of fun to watch. And then Becky is one of the best of all time, without a doubt. So, you know, so good job on both women. That was a great match. And Soul Ruka, your new champ. Again, even though I got it wrong, I'm okay with it. I wanted Soul to win. I just didn't think it was going to happen. I thought Becky was going to win, but she lost. Soul wins, and I'm happy with that. I'm totally fine with that. I'm 3-1. That's okay. I'll take it. Because I'm happy for Soul Ruka, your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. What a moment for Soul Ruka, and dang, I'm so happy that, oh God, that actually makes me feel so happy. Yeah, what a moment for Soul Ruka. But now, guys, it is time. We have come to the point. It is time for tribal combat. Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu. Tribal combat for the World Heavyweight Championship. Get ready. It's going to be a war. Acknowledge him. Roman Reigns just defeats Jacob Fatu in tribal combat. Oh my gosh, guys, that's it. Roman Reigns defeats Jacob Fatu, retaining the World Heavyweight Championship and retaining his spot at the head of the table, retaining the Ulafala. He is not only still world champion, he is still tribal chief. Congratulations to Roman Reigns. And that's it. Jacob has to fall in line. And it was kind of annoying because they said, oh, you gotta wait till tomorrow night on Raw to find out. Yeah, they're gonna make us wait till tomorrow night on Raw to find out what happens. Like, it very interesting though. So let's talk about the match first, right? So it was tribal combat. It was a pretty good match. I feel like they could have done a little bit more. They could have made it a little more extreme, just a little bit, but overall it was still good. He had a spear through the barricade. Roman Reigns hit a toolbox to Jacob Fatu's hand because he was trying to take away the Tongan death grip, so he threw a toolbox right under Jacob's hand. Ow. Spear through a table in the corner. He rammed Jacob's head into all the exposed turnbuckles, and then multiple spears. Roman Reigns wins. Roman Reigns retains the title and is still tribal chief. And not only that, Jacob Fatu now must acknowledge Roman Reigns. He must serve Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. But very interesting, because as the Usos came out, Jey Uso put the Ulafala on Roman, and then right in the crowd was Solo and the MFTs. Solo and the MFTs were right there in the crowd, front row. And Roman looks at him and is like, he said something like, they're next. He's done. I got something for him. Or something. And I'm like, what? What do you mean he's next? They're next. What are you talking about, Roman? I have no idea, but this is actually insane. Like, and then they kept saying, oh, you gotta wait till tomorrow night on Raw to see what Jacob Fatu does. Will he acknowledge Roman? He has to. And I'm like, oh, of course. They're gonna make us wait to watch Raw to find out if Jacob Fatu is gonna acknowledge him or not. They're gonna make us wait till Raw. But interesting though, and like, what was Solo and the MFTs doing there? Questions. So many questions, right? But what we do know is this: Roman wins and is still tribal chief, but and Jacob has to acknowledge him. The question is, will he do it tomorrow night on Raw? We gotta watch Raw. Will he do it? And what the heck were Solo and the MFTs doing there? Like, what? I don't know. But very interesting, though. Clash in Italy was great, guys. I really enjoyed it. A really good PLE. I had some fun watching this, and yeah, we got to stay tuned for Raw tomorrow. Will Jacob acknowledge him? What are the MFTs going to do something? Like, what did Roman mean when he said, "Oh, they're next"? Like, what is going on? I don't know, but a lot of questions that need answers. Hopefully, we'll find out what happens on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. But really good PLE, and yeah, that's and then it was kind of like Roman at the end, because Roman, he's like showboating at the end. He's like I'm the top guy. Everyone knows who's the captain of the ship. And then he kind of threw shade at Cody a little bit, because he's like he said something about like QB1. He's like no. He said QB1 like bullshit or whatever. I don't know. He kind of threw shade at Cody a little bit and said something about QB1, which is very interesting. But and look, wait, Jacob's right there. Roman's getting interviewed on the post show right now, and Jacob's right there. All right, I'm sorry, I just had to watch that. Roman interviewed on the post show right there, and Jacob's with him. So Jacob's kind of already fallen in line. He followed the bloodline back, Roman and the Usos. He followed them back, and he's standing with them, and he stood with them in the interview. Like, he's falling in line. But will he acknowledge Roman? That's the question. He's there now, but will he acknowledge Roman? That's the question. We got to watch Raw to find out. But and in that interview there, Roman just kind of gave a warning, like, watch your mouth. Anyone want to run their mouth about me, the bloodline, like, you're going to get it. So, oh my God, just what a PLE, though. That was great. And yeah, like Roman retains. Roman's still on top. And I'm sorry, what I was saying before, it was just funny, like Roman kind of throwing shade at QB1 there. Roman kind of said, I forget exactly what he said. It just happened. I don't know how I forgot, but idiot. But he said something like QB1 bullcrap or whatever. I don't know. Basically throwing shade at Cody, which was crazy. But just insane, though. Clash in Italy was a great PLE. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed my reactions to it. And yeah, stay tuned for my Raw reactions tomorrow, where we talk about, is Jacob going to acknowledge him? Stay tuned. Raw reactions. We'll find out. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Subscribe for more. I love all y'all with all my heart. Cmoney is out.